So one of the technologies I chose for this assignment was PBS Learning Media, specifically the three levels of biodiversity interactive. And I chose this because while teaching zoology, a lot of the kids don't really have a background about biodiversity and the different trophic levels and carrying capacity and all of that. And so that's something we go over in zoology. But I found that this particular interactive was on par for our kids' reading levels, even though it's a little bit more simplistic. And it does a really good job of explaining pretty simply what biodiversity is up to. So I'm going to go ahead and launch it. And so it gives us a little overview of the three levels of biodiversity. And so it talks about genetics, species, and ecosystems. And then we're going to hit begin and go through it. So click or touch the name of each level above to see the definition of that level. And we can learn more also. So we'll talk about genetics, and it gives us a read through there. Gives us what genetic diversity means, gives some examples that are common. So connecting, the kids can connect to what they see at home versus the wider world. And so we can click on that, learn a little bit more about dogs, birds, and then we go back to genetic diversity. And same thing for species, you can learn more, look at different species of animals, it circles it, all of that fun stuff. And then it talks about what food webs are and food chains are, making all of those connections. Then we have the ecosystems. And we can click on the different ecosystems that we see in the picture also. And it also has a glossary. So if they're not familiar with some of these animals or these words, they can go and look them up on here. It gives them some more information. And I think this is going to be super beneficial to my zoology kids when we're working on our standards of how animals from different phylums interact and help out the environment.